Sports matter so much to everyone. It's a part of so many people's lives, and it's really an integral component of a lot of cultures and a lot of societies and our social processes. And it's really an evolving factor in a lot of how we live as human beings. And so I wanted to be a part of that evolution, and I wanted to understand that evolution, and I hope that I can contribute to that evolution. So my research focuses on student-athlete mental health and understanding the various factors that contribute to that, including social processes, like how others may view you or even stereotype you. And I'm really hoping to make my impact in understanding minority student-athlete mental health, including racial and ethnic minority and gendered minorities and sexual minorities. So I found 3 things that I thought were interesting. And the first thing was between 2010 and 2015, I wasn't seeing a lot of change in rates of mental health. They continued to be high at both times, and there wasn't a lot of significant change across the 2 time points. And so I think it really draws attention to the need for more intervention and more attention to ways that we can help prevent mental health concerns among student athletes across diverse groups. And then the other thing that I found was that racial ethnic minority athletes tended to have worse levels of mental health in various areas. And this really stuck out for multiracial student athletes and Asian American student athletes, and it was very striking to me. And then the third thing that I found was, to the extent that anyone's benefited by sport participation, it looked like it was the white student athletes. And I thought that was really great, but I also thought that that drew a lot of concerns to the fact that other student groups, other racial ethnic minority student athlete groups, may not be benefiting in the same way from sport participation. And in particular, I saw some concerning findings for Asian Americans and suicidality. I think the most striking thing that we found was the level of concerns around mental health for multiracial and Asian American student athletes was really striking. And I think that these are 2 groups that often don't get a lot of attention in the research on mental health of student athletes. And so I think that these are groups who probably have more need than we realize. I really hope to actually have a chance to talk to Asian American student athletes and multiracial student athletes. I'd really like to do a qualitative focus and do interviews with these student groups and try and understand what are the various student factors, athletic factors, and cultural factors that play into seeing these high rates, and what are the things also, though, that make them resilient and bring them a better mental health in spite of potential risks.